Oh, Suki, you're so fine. You're so fine. You blow my mind. Hey, Suki. Hey, Suki. Oh,
Hey,
Suki.
Scotty, what's going on? Remember that when that
up,
song came out? Remember when that song came out? Everyone's like, who is
yeah.
she?
Mickey. Who sang Mickey? What was Tony Basil.
Tony Basil.
Right?
Tony Basil.
That
she
was
like all punk rock, and she's like,
yeah.
you know, it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun.
Sook, that would come on in the club, and I'd be like, Mickey, you're so fun.
But can I tell you something? I don't know if that ever showed up in the club when I went, but I will tell you, it definitely was an 80s song, 80s and 90s. And when you see your kids dressing the way they are, you're like, oh, yeah, the 80s and 90s. That's so new, Shyla. That checker print.
Right. Oh, Mickey, you're so pretty, you don't understand. Remember the video? She was the cheerleader.
She was a cheerleader, yeah. You take me by the heart, you take me by the hand, yeah.
Little MTV action. Listen, Sook, we have so much going on with this show.
I know.
Unbelievable.
And good things, guys. Good things. We're making good things happen every moment.
We will we'll hit the intro in just a second while everybody starts lighting up. Sook, you missed yesterday. You weren't here. You missed a fantastic show.
I know.
E.G. Daly was here.
Wow.
You know, she's been the voice actor of Tommy Pickles on the Rugrats for so many years.
The Rugrats.
She was in Friends. She was in Pee-wee's Big Adventure. She was in Better Off Dead with John Cusack. So many things that she was in. Just fantastic. Still a beautiful young lady at 60 years old. And I brought up pictures of her from when she was in her 20s. She was dating Brad Pitt. She was dating, Sue. It was unbelievable.
She dated Brad. Did she spill the beans on dating Brad Pitt?
She dated Brad Pitt way back when he was just a young actor.
When he was just Brad.
And she said he's
Brad.
Nicest guy in the world. She says he's
a Midwest guy, man. He's from the middle of the country.
She thinks he's still the same guy, just with a little more money.
Yeah.
But she was great, and she sang for us. She did her impressions for us. We also had Thomas Cavanaugh from over in the UK was on from England. Fantastic singer-songwriter. And today, we roll along, Sue. We roll along. Daphne Maxwell Reid is here. Legendary actress, photographer, designer,
model. Yeah.
Poet, a pauper, a puppet, a pirate,
you
name it. She's done it all.
A pawn, a queen.
Yeah, a pawn and a king. She's of course played Aunt Viv on Fresh Prince, and they did a whole new reunion and so on. We're gonna talk to her about that stuff, and then also I hope I'm saying his name right. Stephane Wrembel is coming up later on. Legendary jazz guitarist. Wait till you see this guy, Sook. Wait till you see.
I already heard some of his stuff. I was like, "Whoa, he's a genius."
He is phenomenal. You ready to rock and roll?
I'm always ready, Scotty. So let's do it.
Let's do it, baby. Here we go. Starting off the show at 3, 2, and 1.
The Suki and Scott Show.
This is one of the funnest shows I've ever done.
Lady, when you're with me, I'm smiling.
It's musical. It's magical.
Suki and Scott, the 7 of Hearts. Exactly.
What she said.
This is a sexy show.
Someone's getting some action.
Now, these larger-than-life personalities are on an exciting new journey as they bring you the Suki and Scott Show.
You guys nailed it. You're great. You ask great questions. You listen.
I answered you because I have respect for you guys, and it was a question respectfully put.
The Suki and Scott Show is your one-stop destination for humor.
You like De Niro and Cape Fear. Counselor!
Entertainment.
Jesse's girl.
Wonderful.
Can you paint with all the colors of the wind?
And optimism.
You guys have such amazing energy.
Ultraviolet light, it gets in there and it just fights the kung flu, is that right? Okay.
Let's laugh together.
I love him.
The Suki and Scott Show.
That's the best intro for a show I maybe have ever seen.
Really?
Your intro is fantastic.
I love Eric Roberts. He's
that
great.
Head of hair, right? I can't get over his head of hair. It's just perfect.
Hardest working man in showbiz. So
that's what they say.
Still doing 4 movies a year.
A year.
Listen, welcome aboard, everybody. We're
Welcome.
back. We had a week off last week. One of us got clocked with a little COVID action.
How are you? Well, first of all, how are you feeling? Because you're not the only one. There's been a lot of people in my circle that have gotten clocked by COVID.
Crazy. I avoided it for 2 years, and next thing you know, I'm curled up in the fetal position. I'm shivering.
I avoided it for 2 years.
2 years. I didn't leave my basement, so I walked out for 5 minutes. I got COVID. Listen, thank God for the vaccine, right? I think they would have pulled me out of here and with a friggin' ambulance because I got it bad, dude.
I know. I heard. If this was the first time you got it, yeah,
first one, but I'm back.
I think the Omicron over the Christmas break that I got was a little less than what you were feeling. When I felt bad. You and your wife were really in it.
Yeah, she took care of me for 5 minutes, and then
she goes, "I gotta go,"
and then she caught it, and I was done. I was on my own. But yeah, it's good. It's all out. Everything's good. You and I are rocking and rolling. We got our studio pilot, which is going to be all finished very soon.
Yeah, we were giving everybody little clips, little pieces, little teases, like we like to call them in the biz, here and there, what we've been working on.
We got Daphne Maxwell Reid's coming up in just a minute. But listen, here's a quick little tease of what we had in the studio with our guy John DiDomenico, who of course is one of Howard Stern's prized impressionist now. He's like the ultimate Donald Trump impressionist across the country. But John was on. He's part of our pilot studio. Take a look.
The first impression, I see we got, Dr. Phil up there.
Dr. Phil.
What was the first impression you learned how to do?
The first impression was watching Ed Sullivan when there was really a lot of great impersonators at that time. There was Frank Gorshin and John Biner. And I would watch John Biner, and I grew up in a row home. So, it's like Brooklyn, but it's, Philadelphia.
Yeah, Philadelphia row home.
Philadelphia row home.
Got it.
And I would come out, and my neighbors would be sitting out, and I would do John Biner's act. Now, right here on our show, the fabulous Garbaccio brothers. Now, mind you, I was 5. So my neighbor's like, who's this precocious kid? And I say, tonight we've got Girl Scout Troop 625. Girls, stand up and show us your cookies. I had no idea what the joke meant at the time.
You didn't know what it meant.
I grew up, the adults are laughing their heads off.
Show us your
and then I was doing all the classics because that's who they were doing. I was doing Humphrey Bogart and James Cagney and Jimmy Stewart, and then then I was picking up other things, like I was watching Columbo as a kid, and I go, wait a second, I think I can do that voice. Hey, folks, I hate to bother you.
How'd you get the eye?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Well, everything, because I'm an extreme impersonator, obviously. I have to do, because I was trained as an actor. But I realized if I could do this,
oh my God,
I could just do one eye. So if I could do one eye, I could do like Peter Falk. That way I've got the one eye.
I love it.
And you don't know where I'm looking. I'm a little confused. One more thing.
He always had the one more thing.
One more thing.
Oh, by the way.
I love that show because everyone thought he was dumb.
Right, and at the end, he got you.
Yeah, lowered expectations.
Nice. So Johnny, part of that, and Suk, we have so many good things from our studio pilot.
And I just want to tell the viewers, did you see how good? They all made this sort of possible and made us believe that this product that we've been putting out for now last 2.5 years. There's a space for that. There definitely really is a space for these conversations that we've been having, not only the community that we've created, but also just the talent that's around this country. And also, there's so many damn people to talk to, Scotty. I mean, really, they're doing great things.
But between the well-known folks like Daphne Maxwell Reid, who's coming on in just a second, and the aspiring entertainers that we have on, there's so much talent in this country. But listen, she's very important. Let's not keep her waiting. Daphne Maxwell Reid, of course, we know her and love her as Auntie Viv, the second Auntie Viv from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, because there were 2. She took over as the second one. She was a better one, of course. And when we have the other lady on, she'll be the better one. But no, for now, Daphne's the better one. But anyway, here's a quick look at Daphne Maxwell Reid, and then we'll bring her in on the other side. Take a look.
all love her husband, Tim Reid, too.
There she is, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow.
Daphne, how are you? By the way, how smoking hot were you back in the day? I mean, my God. I don't mean, well, I mean smoking hot as a youngster. Now you're smoking hot as an older woman.
I was like, dig yourself out of that hole,
As
Scotty.
a woman in her
Dig.
mid-50s, you look phenomenal.
I have children in their 50s. Don't forget it.
How are you, young lady? Thanks for coming on today.
Great. You guys, so much energy. This is great.
Oh,
yeah,
good.
Listen, somebody's got to do it, right? Somebody's got to do it.
And you do it well.
You know, we started the show at the beginning of the pandemic as just a place to come and not talk about the pandemic and laugh and just forget about all the crappy news that was out there. And it snowballed into this, this freight train. We can't get off it, Daphne. We can't get off.
And enjoy the ride, honey.
Yeah, no,
Enjoy
it's
the
been
ride.
great. It's been great. But how are you? How's everything going? Your husband, Tim, a big fan of his as well. What's going on with you guys?
Everything's great. We managed to avoid COVID.
So far, very nice. Very nice.
I mask up wherever I go.
Yeah.
I don't care what the mandate is. I'm wearing a mask.
Yeah, so am I now, by the way.
I make my masks and I sell some too, but I put a HEPA filter in them. So they're not just cloth on my face. I'm having a filtered mask on. And
oh, wow.
It's been safe so far.
Well, tell us about these masks. Where do you get them?
Yeah, let's go.
DaphneMaxwellReid.com.
Okay. All right. Okay. That makes sense. All right.
Yeah, I that's what I did during the pandemic. I said, oh, there's a need. I have a service.
And a great service at that, especially if you put a HEPA filter in it. Daphne, when we look back, and Scotty put this incredible intro, when you take a look back at that girl in those pictures when you first started modeling, did you ever think it would lead you to this journey? Like as you sew the thread, that's you at Northwestern, right?
Yes.
And
Queen.
Yes. So did you ever think it would have just weaved the thread that you've been on, this journey, this incredible journey in Hollywood?
How could one even imagine this?
Look at you.
It was a life and a journey that was just fueled by opportunity and being prepared for the opportunity and blessings. I have had blessings. I walked a path of purpose and just have been granted blessings. I don't know who to blame.
Well, Scotty, I don't know, we're taking a trip back memory lane, but my son, we're thinking about high schools and places. Well, you went to one of the most prestigious high schools in New York City imaginable, Bronx School of Science.
Yeah.
I mean, like for people who don't know around the world what Bronx School of Science, there's about 5 public schools in New York City that are the most prestigious premier schools that rival any private school in this country. The best of the best of the best of the best. And you went to it. So
president of the senior class.
Senior class. And from there you went to Northwestern. Incredible. You weren't going to go to FIT, right? Am I correct on that?
Well, when I was in junior high, I wanted to go to FIT because I'd been sewing since I was 9 years old and I loved creating things. And my mother said, you got a brain, sister. You can use that first. You can sew anytime you want. So I took the test for science and I got in.
Wow. I love it. Wow. Daphne, can we go back in time? Can I ask you out in college? Is that okay? I'd look at you. My goodness.
Yeah, I had a boyfriend. I met the football guy. The first day I was there, I got the football guy and I married him.
You dated the football guy and you married him.
Daphne, you have done so many things, and we're going to talk more about it all. But I'm going to sing a quick line from a song.
All right.
And I want you to tell Suki. I know it, and you're going to know why I'm singing it. But I want you to tell Suki why I'm singing the song. You ready?
Go ahead.
It's a love thing.
A love thing.
It's the boys.
Tell Suki why I just sang that song.
Because I did the music video for the Whispers.
Did you?
A couple of their songs. Yeah, I got a couple of Whispers videos. I was one of those girls,
Ooh.
Isn't that great?
It was all really nice. It was before everybody started showing their
Right.
They're hey nanny nannies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a funny thing about that, there is a DP who is also a photographer who is now getting very famous because they're comparing him to Gordon Parks, but his name is Johnny Simmons. And he was the one who shot those videos. And we have been friends since the 70s.
Wow.
I mean,
that is amazing.
Just watching people bloom and watching their careers blow up and
it's wild.
get great. It's been really a great thing.
And we had yesterday, we had E.G. Daly on, who's been, a voice actress and a singer for so long. One of her first gigs was she was in the Rod Stewart Young Turks video. She was the girl in Young Hearts Be Free. She was the girl in that video, and she was 18, and it was just, I mean, it's wild how things
time was on her side.
Yeah, time is on.
Touche.
Daphne, listen, let's talk Fresh Prince. Here's our we're not really going to talk about Will Smith and the Oscars because we're way past
we're over it.
Already.
Everything's been dissected, done.
In 5 seconds, when you saw the slap, what'd you think? Real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
There you go. Okay. That's a great answer. I might have to keep that in my book. How do you have to say really quickly?
Right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I like that.
When you replaced Janet in Fresh Prince, she was what? No.
Did not replace.
What happened? Tell me the story.
They gave me a job.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's all that happened to me.
How did that come about? So obviously you knew the show because it was on TV already. How did that come about? Did they approach you with the job?
Me and 200 other women, sure.
So you auditioned?
Would you like to come audition for this? Yeah, it took 2.5 weeks to audition for that show.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a challenge to get that part, but I loved the show, and obviously James and I had a bit of a chemistry.
Yeah.
Yes, you did.
I adore that man.
Yes, you did.
And it just was my time. I got a job. I never knew what had happened. I didn't ask. They didn't say.
Right.
So I went through the whole show not knowing anything about that. Or
the brouhaha that kind of turned up later. Yeah.
There was no social media back then.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it just never crossed my mind. I had a job and I was working, and that's what mattered to me at that time.
That's
I love this shot. Look at it. We interviewed Tatiana Ali recently.
Oh,
and what a doll. What a doll.
Yeah,
that's right. Tatiana was on. Now they're doing a reboot here in 2022, right?
No, it's not a reboot.
It's just just called
it's
Fresh
a
Prince?
version.
A reimagined.
Right? Because you're in it, but you're not Auntie Viv, right?
No, there's an Auntie Viv 3.0. I'm 2.0.
Okay.
And and I play a character who Will wanted to surprise the new cast with some of the old cast members.
That makes sense.
Myself and Brene Watson, who played Will's mother in the original show, we were cast to be, I guess, matrons of the arts who are giving fellowships to people to get back into the arts. And we give Aunt Viv 3.0 a fellowship to restart her art career.
Oh, okay. I love it.
Beautiful.
Did you know back then when you were on this show that it would have been this zeitgeist that it turned out to be? You know what I mean? Like it's in our DNA in so many ways. And we know the character so well, you know.
And it has legs. It's a basic fish out of water story.
Yeah.
But Will Smith is such a force, such a charismatic person, and has such an incredible work.
He carried it, yeah.
I mean, he continues to blow through this industry with amazing talent. And I really was impressed with his ability to recognize the business side of show business. And he grew as an artist, and watching him grow was like Auntie watching her nephew grow. It was just wonderful. But nobody had an idea that it would be this. I thought Frank's Place that Tim and I did was gonna be.
I love Frank's Place.
Loved Frank's Place. It was fabulous. It got caught in politics and it died.
And look at you.
It was just an incredible show, and I thought that was going to be the thing. No, one season. Well, Fresh Prince was a job, lots of fun, ha 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 ha, and gone.
Well, we've all been in love with your husband forever. You know that, right?
Oh,
I know you have, but we've been in love with him since that shot right there.
That's Venus.
Be a little Venus flytrap. Listen, Suki knows that, you know, I was in love with Lonnie Anderson as a kid.
And you still should be.
I still have her posters, Daphne, on my wall.
Wonderful.
But
red bikini, right?
Yes. I think it might be a white
red
bikini.
One, yeah, it's a one.
Farrah had the red one piece. Lonnie had a 2-piece white. See how I remember that? They were next to each other. They were next to each other on the wall.
I'll keep that.
Don't even go there, Daphne. Don't go there. Please.
When did you guys? When did you and Tim meet? Was it KRP? Was it Frank's Place? How did that come about? The two of you together.
We met in Chicago. We used to work together modeling in Chicago back in the mid-70s. I mean, he was just another guy I worked with. But when I went to Los Angeles and started working there, I was reintroduced to him. I was divorced and he was divorced. We dated. We had our first date was a 5-minute drink that lasted 5 hours. And now it's
I love the two of you. Oh man, look at you guys.
And Frank's Place was a creation of Tim Reid and Hugh Wilson, who created WKRP in Cincinnati.
I love it. And you guys also did Snoopers together, right? Snoops.
Yep, that was his creations too.
You guys are detectives. But you made appearances on so many different shows, right?
Oh yes. I was in LA at the right time in the right place. I was the right person.
I mean, let's see it. KRP, you were on the A-Team, TJ Hooker.
I love
right?
TJ.
All those shows, Cagney and Lacey.
Cagney and Lacey.
Murder, She Wrote. Yeah, I saw you on some game shows.
Yeah, that was so fun. Oh gosh, they were fun.
I saw some video of you with Bert Convy. Was that Tattletales? Which one was that? So great.
I had an amazing career. 70s, 80s, 90s, all the way to Lynx, which we did in the 90s with Pam Grier. That was another project that Tim created, and we shot at the studio that we built in Virginia. And we've had an amazing run at this, and we're still working.
What is the secret to your marriage? What is the secret to the success of working together, creating together, having a personal life that is thriving still? What is it? Because so many of us don't even understand what that is.
I think the basis is respect. Respect for each other's talent, respect for each other's personality, respect for whatever you bring to the table. You can't change anybody. You have to learn to live together and learn how to fight fair with respect.
Ooh, fight fair. I like that.
Love is great. It's hot and heavy when it starts, but it wanes every once in a while and then it sparks up again. And you have to learn how to move within the rhythm of your relationship. And you have to want to be together.
Oh yeah.
So many people quit before they
get
a good start at it.
Before it gets good, and it really does get good when you stick it out. When you stick it out.
And Daphne, you of course an accomplished photographer. I love Fresh Prince from behind the camera, PRINCE. That's amazing. And you shoot doors.
Yes,
I noticed that. It's right. You have these amazing doors from all over the world, and just these crazy
look
doors.
At that.
What's like the meaning of that? What got you into shooting doors like that?
I got a degree in interior design and architecture, and I focus on details in architecture.
Nice.
So what attracted to me to doors were the craftsmanship and the colors, that kind of thing. You go, oh, wow, look at that. But what I realized was that doors were a metaphor for life. So when I'm talking to people about my photography, I explain to them that noticing the details in your life makes your journey richer. So doors as being a metaphor for adventure or curiosity or opportunity are part of your journey. And you go through life going from A to B and then predicting another A to B. But in between A and B are great times to watch the details that make your life so rich on that journey. So that's what I'm trying to encourage people to do is pay attention.
Yeah.
Beautifully said.
And also doorways are such a presentation to self, right? You know, you open the door and you get the opening of self, true self anyway, you know? So you could look at it that way.
And then I use my doors. I made tote bags out of them. I make note cards.
See right behind you there,
yeah, because of COVID, I couldn't travel internationally, and I only shoot doors internationally because every city's got their doors of this city. I'm not going to do any domestic doors. Look at your house and see how you feel about it.
I got a great door. I'm going to send you a picture.
She does have a nice door. We did a commercial in front of her door, actually.
Okay. You noticed the details.
I did. I noticed details.
Yeah. So I do international doors, and I can't wait to get back out there.
That's so funny. Wait, hold on. Wait. You know what? Watch this, Daphne. Here's just the opening of Suki's door. Watch this. You ready?
Hi, I'm Suki.
Hey, everybody. I'm Scott.
All right, Scott, what are you doing?
See that door?
2 lights on the door.
Yeah.
Nice. Look how
2
quick
lights
she
and a
noticed.
half stained glass windows. It's a craftsman door. It's a craftsman style.
That must have to be a craftsman house. Yes.
Yeah.
That is so funny. Well, listen, Daphne, as we were saying, you have been in so many different shows, right? So I assume over the years you've gathered this professional knowledge of all sitcom characters. I am going to present you and Suki with a little challenge. You could work together if you want, but I'm giving you about 5-6 pictures of sitcom characters who may not have been the stars of the show or obscure characters. You'll know them by face, but I want to see if you can remember who they were and what show they're on.
Okay.
All right. And Suki, this is for Suk as well.
Okay.
So the first one Daphne will definitely know is this guy, right?
Oh yeah, Herb Tarlick. Yeah.
From KRP in Cincinnati.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. So what about this young lady right here?
Oh, that's Cha-Cha, or from the Fonz. That's Pinky Tuscadero's sister.
Pinky, what's her name, Suk?
Leather Tuscadero.
And Leather Tuscadero from what show?
Oh God, I thought it was Happy Days.
There you go, Happy Days.
Yeah.
You said the Fonz. I had to get Happy Days from you to make it.
Not a clue.
This little guy was really the star of the show. I wanted to see if you remember this one. Who was this?
Somebody very cute, but I have no idea.
You
That's
guys don't
Zach
know
Morris from Saved by the Bell.
Nicely done, Sukanya. Couple more to go.
Daphne wouldn't know that because that was like in early 1997.
I had to give you a song.
That's like I didn't even watch that. I mean,
all right. How about this one, guys? Tell me who this is and what
the
show.
old stuff. Come on. Oh,
I don't even know who that is.
That's from Cheers.
Close.
Oh no, it's
Friends.
Friends. Yes.
Friends is the right answer.
Yeah.
He was the bartender at Central Perk.
I don't know him. I never watched Friends because it didn't really relate to me.
His name was
Amen, sister. I would you.
That was Gunther on Friends.
Yeah, I didn't get Friends, and I don't think I watched one episode. How sad!
They didn't have any friends from my community.
That's what I said.
Whoa! Time out. Suki, did you just say you didn't watch one episode?
No, because I didn't relate to it. I was like, this can't be possible. This is not. It's like when I was waiting for ER to get diversified. I was like, I know there are people. Yeah.
All right, Daphne, this one's for you. Tell me who this is and what show. Right there.
Oh, MASH.
Yeah.
And what's the character?
Oh gosh. He was the boyfriend to Hot Lips.
Loretta Swit.
I can't remember his name, but I remember him from MASH.
Major Frank Burns.
Frank Burns, yes.
Frank Burns.
What is it's an all Frank quiz.
Yeah,
what
is it all Franks? No.
Well, the first one was Frank Bonham.
Oh, that's true. And here's the last one for the $1 million in the car. Who is this gentleman right here? And what TV
I
show?
remember him.
Oh, this is
He
the
was
Jeffersons.
From the Jeffersons, yeah.
Yeah. What was his name on the Jeffersons?
I don't know.
Fitzy? I don't know.
You're close, Duke. It was Bentley.
Bentley.
Bentley on the Jeffersons.
Fitzy, Bentley, something.
And you know this lady.
Oh, I
know. Daphne, that morning, I was in the middle of Fran and her laugh and Suki and her laugh. And it was insane.
Yep.
Now,
I was too busy creating content. I didn't have time to watch it.
Listen, before you go, you have tell us again about the website, because I know you have things that people can books and bags and all kinds of beautiful stuff.
Coats that I make,
designs. Yeah.
DaphneMaxwellReid.com.
DaphneMaxwellReid.com.
Buy something for Mother's Day. I'll get it out to you right quick.
There you go.
Can we talk about your theater company too?
Tim has a production company. I don't have anything to do with that anymore.
Here you guys. Huh?
His institute. He's getting ready to have the big fashion show that we do annually. So if you're in town, join us. Tickets
Richmond.
are $50 and $60, and we have a blast at this show.
Yeah,
international designers. We got somebody coming from Panama, somebody coming from Europe, somebody coming from London and Los Angeles. It's a great show. Great
Beautiful.
show.
So that's
how come Tim doesn't age, out of curiosity? I'm just looking. I mean, it's like
that same question every day. It's starting to get to me now.
I love it. Daphne, does he go on shows? Does he do interviews at all, or he just kind of laying low, Tim?
He lays low till he has something to sell.
Something to sell. Okay. Well, you know what? When he's ready to sell, we'd love to have him on.
I'm sure Lori will do that when he gets back with her.
Absolutely.
He's so busy creating right now that he's not doing what I'm doing.
Beautiful. And one last question. Did your children follow in your footsteps creatively?
Well, creatively, sort of.
Okay.
His son is in the music business. He's a big muckety muck at BMG.
Oh, wow.
Big muckety muck.
Nice.
And his daughter is a producer and doing a podcast.
Oh,
so
wow.
She's a wonderful podcast called Here's to Life with
Here's
Tori.
to Life.
Yeah, so check that out. But my son, he's a PhD in biochemistry.
Oh, that's good. Underachieving.
He's a rocket scientist.
Yeah, underachieving.
Yeah, so he's an Iron Man. He's just ran another Iron Man race.
Beautiful.
He's an amazing young man.
Wow. Daphne, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you for having me and having
Absolute
so
pleasure.
much fun.
Yes, your energy is infectious as well. Thank you so much for coming on.
You stay well, Scott.
Yes, we will.
Get ill, Suki.
Thank you.
Just take care of y'all's selves.
Daphne, stay on the path, and you're gonna do great in this business one of these days. You will.
Oh, good. I can't wait. Be well, guys.
Daphne, take care. Have a great summer.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Suk, she's great, huh?
Oh, big muckety buck. Big muckety muck. I love it all. I love it all.
What a nice lady. Wow.
I mean, successful career, successful marriage, successful kids,
Yeah.
It takes somebody who's very grounded in themselves to come forth and, and hit a home run in every aspect. That's
Absolutely.
wonderful.
Suk, listen, we continue on. Daphne Maxwell Reid leaving us. Stephane Wrembel. I hope I'm saying his name right.
Is that your French way of saying it?
That's my Stephane Wrembel. I don't know, probably not even saying it right. He's coming on in just a second. He'll tell us how to pronounce his name in the correct way. But Suk, first let's go back to.
Hi, I'm Suki.
Hey, everybody, I'm Scott.
All right, Scott, what are you doing?
Suk, you know what? This is a mess. I can't even find the right key to get into the house.
Tell me about it. You need to get the key smart. I can't believe you don't have it.
The key smart, that's what I should have. It would help me organize this mess.
What a mess. Think about this and think about this.
Oh my God.
This is the solution that you need to have.
Hey, what is it? 14 keys on there.
14
right?
keys fit into this handy dandy device. It also has USB cord.
Yes, for the LED light, which lasts 45 days if you're looking for your keys in the dark. And come on, Suk, who hasn't lost their keys?
Yeah, everybody's lost their keys. I got a story, and this is a true story. I've actually locked my kids in the house.
No
It was
way.
terrible, and
You
I
locked your
actually
kids
had to have the cops come and get my door open. If I had this, I would have known where the keys were, and I would have been able to get my kids and set them free.
Oh, listen, you know what I love about KeySmart is once you have it, for free, you can connect with the Tile app, which means you can actually find your phone with KeySmart. Suk, I got to tell you, I was away overseas visiting my daughter. I left my phone inside a taxi cab. I was paying the guy, left it in there right on the seat. 25 minutes later, by some miracle, I finally got it back. But if I would have had the KeySmart, I would have got it back sooner.
And we've got a really great deal for you. You can buy one, get one free. KeySmart.
Yeah, we really want you guys to have it. It's 40% off. It's an amazing deal. And you buy one, get one free. Get one for the person you love. KeySmart, localsteels.com.
Suk, we're going to bring Steph in just a second. I just want to ask you, I saw this headline the other day, and it was a little perturbing to me. Boy born with 2 penises has the larger one chopped off by doctors. Suk, why did they have to take the larger one? What was why the larger one?
That cannot be. Is that really a New York Post headline?
It's a total real Post headline. It's a real story, and I'll tell you real quick. It's a it was a rare genetic condition. 2 penises partially fully formed, and they got rid of it through
maybe
surgery.
the one that they chopped off wasn't fully formed.
I don't know, Suk. I wish they would have given it more time for the larger one to form and give the kids some hope and glory. But no, I'm just kidding. It was it was affecting his kidneys and so on and so forth. But I just thought it's just the New York Post. You know, the way they do the headlines, you're like, whoa, what? So yeah, I just wanted to.
God bless the New York Post.
Yeah, little food for thought.
Like, I wonder who got that tip. Hey, I got a great story for you. Little kid just got born in this hospital. He's got 2 penises.
Yeah, 2 penises. Take a picture of it, for God's sakes, before you get rid of it. Anyway, so Stephane Wrembel is a legendary jazz guitarist, amazing musician. Here he is a little bit, and then we're going to bring him in on the other side. He's got his guitar with him. He's going to play for us. We're going to talk. Check him out first, though. He's amazing.
Beautiful. Stephane, what's up?
Hello. Hi.
Steph, did I say it right?
Stephane Wrembel. Yeah. Wrembel. Steven.
We'll just go Steph. We'll make it easy. How's that?
That's great.
So American of you. So American.
I'm American, so
God bless you.
How are you, my friend? Glad you could come in. I mean, I've been watching you all morning, and I don't even know how you get your fingers going so fast. It's amazing.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. It's a great pleasure.
Absolutely.
And the fingers going the way they do is just practice.
It's just amazing, man. It's you have done so much. I was reading you started playing the piano when you were 4 years old, right?
Yes, and thanks to my mom. It's very interesting because she always said music is part of education. So therefore, you're gonna study piano, and that's that. So It was not like you have choice, you have no choice, you like it. It was like, no, it's part of education, like mathematics, reading, writing, and all that. It's part of it. So that's that.
And now you thank her for, now you thank goodness for your mother, right?
Yeah, and I think it's a very interesting view because when you know the 7 liberal arts, which was the way in the Renaissance, that's the way the universities were organized. They were organized those 7 subjects, and everyone was studying those 7 subjects, which was like the trivium and the quadrivium. The trivium being like the more literature part,
Right.
with grammar, rhetoric, and dialectic. And the quadrivium was like the more scientific part, which it's very interesting. It's made of numbers, like algebra numbers, which deploys in geometric, deploys in space in geometric, in time with music. So music was part of the curriculum, and space and time with cosmology. So when you were a student in the university at the time of Botticelli and Da Vinci and all that, that's what you were studying. Actually, there's a beautiful painting by Botticelli representing the 7 liberal arts. So I think, yes, music is definitely a part of education in a Platonic sense,
Wow.
Botticelli for Scott is a bottle of wine that he drank last week, I think.
That's a bad. I know. I feel like I just got a little college education right
I know
there.
you're like, I went to SUNY Oswego.
Yeah. We learned algebra. I did in my college education, Steph. I did like fake commercials for grades, announcing things like that. But it's amazing. And then the guitar. When you were how old? Because you just wanted to learn how to play a little Pink Floyd, right?
Yes, I was 15 years old when I decided to switch to the guitar. And you're right, I was completely obsessed with Pink Floyd. But I've been obsessed with Pink Floyd since I'm 5 years old.
They're the
Wow.
best.
I was 5 years old when The Wall came out, and that was a revelation to me. So
It was a revelation to all of us.
Yeah, the album, the movie. I mean, just insane,
we all cut
right?
out of school to go watch the movie.
Oh yeah. But yeah, so that was it. That's been the foundation for all my musical experience has been The Wall.
Yeah, I remember, here in New York when we were younger, the Hayden Planetarium, it was always, they would play The Wall and you would sit in the planetarium and look at the stars.
Stars.
You'd sneak in a little alcohol in a bag and everybody would just freak out, the Pink Floyd.
Nice.
Now, do you play a little Pink Floyd on a guitar?
Not really, but I could, It's technically it's not very difficult. It's more like the compositional aspect that's very deep, and the melodies are amazing.
Have you ever met any member of Pink Floyd out of curiosity?
Oh yeah, I became friendly with Roger Waters.
Roger Waters.
Wow.
Yeah, he invited me to a few of his shows. Invited me to a few of my shows, and
wow,
we talk online and all. Yeah,
that's great. Cool. And Led Zeppelin, Genesis, right? You were into all of them guys.
Of course, Genesis is funny you mentioned that because I just came back from tour yesterday night, and I had like a Genesis crisis in the tour. And we arrived at a venue in Pittsburgh 2 days ago, and the guy was playing Genesis for us, exactly the album I was listening before. And now you're mentioning Genesis again, which is a band that doesn't get mentioned enough, but it's funny that it appears like that 3 times in a row in like 3 days.
So good, Genesis.
We're raising the consciousness of Genesis in the world again. We're slowly.
Yeah.
Domination.
Yeah. How many cities did you hit while you were on tour?
Went to Cleveland, Chicago, Ann Arbor, Columbus, Pittsburgh, and Philadelphia. 6.
Wow.
That's amazing. Look at you.
Stephane, when you're on tour, obviously, there's dates all over this summer. But do you find yourself creatively? That's where you just like bring your music to life. Obviously, what is that connection like? Because some people just have never heard classical guitar in that themology, the way you play.
Touring is a special thing. You see, when you're home practicing, it's one vibe. When you're on tour, it's another vibe. Things are separated. You don't experience the same thing, whether it's one or the other. And touring is...
Wow, look at that.
touring is fascinating. Touring is fascinating because you drive a lot. So it's a lot of being on the road, driving, going from one place to another, unloading the van, preparing everything, sound check, then play, then like pack again, then repack the van and go to the hotel, unload the van, go to sleep, reload the van. You know, it's like, and then in the middle, like some practice to keep the fingers going. I know when you're on tour, usually it's too late. You got to do with what you have. You know, it's always like that. It's a great advice that I got from my guitar teacher when I was young. I was starting to play. Say, you know, on stage, you do with what you have. It's too late to practice. So when you practice, you practice. On stage, you do with what you have.
Do with what you have.
I like that.
And on tour, it's a little bit like that too. You do with what you have. There is no need to. There's nothing else really that can happen but the performance itself. So the whole day is a mental preparation for the performance at night, which is very a fascinating thing. And it's like kind of for us the ultimate Dionysiac zone. It's all Dionysos. This is it.
Yeah.
It's pure applying what you have.
I notice you have like a whole series of albums. This is Django Experiment series, right? I think like up through six albums. Yeah, 6th edition. What it was it Django Reinhardt who he was an inspiration to you, or just a guy that you just enjoy? Tell me about that.
Django Reinhardt. The first thing about Django Reinhardt is like perhaps the most fascinating character in the history of music, as we know. There are all over the world Django Reinhardt festivals, all like year long. You have Django Reinhardt festivals, people playing his songs, people playing his solos, guitar makers making the same guitar that he has, people playing exclusively that kind of guitar. There is a whole world around that one guy. That you don't have Beatles festivals all over the world. You don't have Bach festival all over the world. You don't have Coltrane festival all over the world. You have a classical festival. You have a rock festival. People cover some songs here and there of things, but you don't have specifically one guy like that that generates that kind of enthusiasm, you know? And also for all guitarists worldwide, he's a god. Like, I don't care if you play rock or classical, jazz, whatever you play.
Right.
Django Reinhardt is a god of the guitar, for real. He's really
Django Reinhardt.
Django Reinhardt, I always say that he's to the guitar what Bach is to the keyboard.
Wow.
He has that power, you know. When you study Django, you really study all the modern guitar. Yeah, it's all in there. And if I may, it all comes from jazz. And when I refer to the word jazz, which seems to have become more and more vague over the years, but when I refer to the word jazz, I refer to the archetypal event that happened in the late 19th century in New Orleans. New Orleans gave birth to jazz.
To jazz.
A certain frame. It's a very peculiar, unique frame. It's a rhythmical frame that we call the swing. And within that frame, there are things that work and things that don't work. That's it. And within the things that work, you can create music. You have a certain framework. But within the things that don't work, they just don't work, you know?
Yeah.
So it brought a certain way of playing the music. And I don't believe that jazz, I always see jazz as like something that's beyond the human scope, that people manifested at first, and they kept alive in New Orleans. If you go to New Orleans, they still play like 100 years ago, and you can still like feel like all that
energy,
all the structural part and that energy that goes with it. And this is the seed for all the 20th century's music. Because after that, when you talk about Miles Davis or John Coltrane, and you say it's jazz, to me it's not jazz. It's Miles Davis and John Coltrane. They're rooted in jazz. They know jazz, but it's not jazz. Otherwise, like everything is jazz. That becomes like completely. So we're talking here about an archetype. And Django is the one who showed us how jazz is played on a guitar.
Oh,
Meaning
wow.
that the whole seed for all modern guitar is right there. Because jazz at first was played by percussion and wind and brass instruments. That was what it was, like a brass and percussion, essentially.
Right. You think jazz, you think, trumpet, saxophone, right?
Yeah.
Voila, that's at the root of it. You go to New Orleans, it's what you have with the tuba and the percussions and stuff. And that's how it was born. And that's why it's so incredible. It's sort of counterpoint between all these instruments, the way it moves and the way it interacts. It's a miracle. And Django showed us how it's done on the guitar, because his band, the Hot Club of France, was 3 guitars, violin, and upright bass. So suddenly you come from brass and drums to all string section. So on string instrument, how do you create swing? Django showed us how it works. Wow. So that's amazing. And it's also, as I said, the foundation for all the modern thinking of the guitar.
Wow. I just learned something. My mind is completely blown right now. I learned a lot. Thank you so much.
Do you want to play a little bit?
Sure. What do you want me to play?
Whatever you want, my friend. The floor is yours. You play whatever you like.
I will play like the melody for the song I composed for the Woody Allen movie Midnight in Paris.
Midnight in Paris. Yes, oh, you mean Midnight the Oscar-winning movie?
Yeah, and the Grammy Award-winning soundtrack.
Yes.
Oh, that one? You want to play that one?
Oh, you mean that one? Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, we'll let you play that one if you want.
Oh, usually, it's with a whole band and stuff, but I'm just going to play that melody solo right now.
I love it. All right, go ahead, bud.
Thank you.
Wow. Yeah, but Steph, can you sing?
Can I sing?
Dude, that's
incredible. So beautiful.
I was focusing on your hands, man.
Beautiful.
It's just amazing how somebody could take an instrument. It always blows my mind how they can make music like that. I got that guitar sitting back there, Steph. I've never picked it up in 55 years. But it's no, and our audience just absolutely loving it. You have a tour with your band coming up, huh?
Oh, I have many tours coming up. The next one I start next week. I will be in Canada, actually, playing a series of shows in Ottawa, Quebec, Montreal, Warwick, and Toronto.
There you go.
I'm playing a lot of the solo repertoire of Django Reinhardt. I spent 5 years transcribing the 17 preludes of Django. It's never been done before. You know, Django never wrote music down. You always like recorded and all. So this music was just floating in the air.
There he is.
Completely abandoned. It was completely abandoned. So I went through all the historical recordings and listened to everything, and I found those 17 preludes for solo guitar that Django composed and recorded. Wow. And I transcribed them all, put them on paper, recorded the album, and then released a book of transcription. So now it exists. Like anyone can learn them. Anyone now you can listen to the 17 prelude a bit like the preludes of Debussy or Bach or something. Now it exists as one.
Wow, look at you.
And I do the recital. So that's like mainly what I'm going to focus on in Canada next week. And then late May, we will be in the South. We'll be in DC, in Charlottesville, in Annapolis, in Charleston, also South Carolina. We have like a whole tour with my full band, 5-piece band with Daisy Castro on violin and all. It's going to be amazing.
There's the dates right there.
Yeah, you got it all lined up. Listen, Steph, the song I played on the way in before we introduced you,
yes,
that was Django a Go-Go. Is that Dark Eyes?
Dark Eyes, yeah.
Okay, so let me just get rid of that, because I also found that same song you did with like a almost like an orchestra setup, which was really cool with some fantastic people sitting next to you. Take a look at this, and then we'll come back on the other side. Cool. That's unbelievable. So talented, man. So talented. You want to do one more for us?
Yes, sure.
What do you got? What do you got, baby?
What you just saw was a part of Django a Go-Go. It's my festival. Once a year, I organize it. Next year, it should be in May.
May of 2023? That's what Michelle Roche is saying.
Oh, yeah, you're right. It was still in April 22. May 23, you're right. I'm bringing some of the greatest masters in the world in that style, from France and from Holland, from Germany, from like all over the world, but all those gypsy masters from Europe, I bring them so they can play here. They have an opportunity. So there is a whole concert series in Maplewood, New Jersey, where I'm based, with a final show at the Town Hall in New York City, a great hall. The video you saw was at the Town Hall. And I also do a guitar camp all week, so anyone can come. And for the whole week, we're together, we jam, and we learn from the masters, and everyone learn from everyone. It's amazing. So
Michelle wants you to play Big Brother.
From Vicky Cristina Barcelona.
Yeah, it's a bit hard to play solo.
All right. You pick it then.
Yeah, I will. I will play a little bit of that song composed by Django Reinhardt called Echoes of Spain. It's very beautiful.
Thank you.
Wow. Unbelievable.
Jeez.
Steph,
that
wow.
is amazing, my friend. Listen, one of these days when our show is back in the studio, we'd love to have you come in. You're right in Maplewood, New Jersey, not that far.
Anytime.
You are amazing, my friend, and just the talent is just
Grammy Award
I'm
winning,
jealous.
Oscar
I'm jealous,
winning.
man.
I mean,
I'm jealous.
crazy.
Thank you so much, guys.
Genius, a genius.
Great stuff, bud. Have a great time on tour. All the success to you, and just keep doing it, man. I was mesmerized. I forgot you. I was even on a show.
I was just watching you.
I was just like, wow, this is unbelievable. But thank you, my friend. Thank you for spending some time with us.
Thank you.
And thank you for the lesson, the music lesson as well.
Yeah.
And I got to go listen to Django Reinhardt now, and see what's going on there. But phenomenal stuff. Thank you. So give me the last name because I want to French it up. Go ahead.
If you would be in France, we would say Wrembel.
Wrembel.
But in America, I think Wrembel.
Wrembel. So
Wrembel, you know.
In French, we go a little V on the W, but in English, we leave the W out.
Yeah, in French, the W is definitely a V, like Wrembel. It's like
Wrembel. I love it. Steph, thank you so much, man. Have a great time on the tour, and we definitely got to have you back, okay?
Thank you. Have a great day.
Thank you.
My man.
What an education.
Bye-bye. Wow, Suki.
We got a music education, everybody.
Jesus.
A musical education.
Suki, this show is really fun. I got to tell you. I got to tell you.
Can I tell you, he's one of the masters.
Yeah. I mean, that was
He's
unbelievable.
one of the gatekeepers to that genre of music.
I mean, we just had a front row seat for like a $125 ticket concert.
That was a Lincoln Center concert right there. That was like a huge concert. Hey!
Wow.
What's up?
Hey, everybody. What's happening?
Philly Kid, what's happening? Did you Phil? How unbelievable was that?
Wow, amazing.
Amazing.
Yeah, understatement. Yeah, that guy was man.
Incredible.
So good. Well, listen,
and also the musical education that we got that none of us even know about. Like, I mean, that's
Jesus,
man,
good stuff. Listen, we keep rolling along, everybody. Big things happening here on Suki and Scott show. And before you go, Suki, let me just play this.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your buddies, your pals, Suki and Scott.
Listen, we have a great show.
Yeah.
It's called the Suki and Scott Show.
Oh, Suk, where did we come up with that idea?
Just a warning, Scott.
What?
We advise everybody, never watch this show. Never watch this show if you want to laugh your ass off.
What? Is this like a reverse psychology thing? Nice.
All right, never watch this show if you want to be part of an exclusive community of friends.
Are we still doing reverse psychology?
I'm doing my best, Scotty.
Yeah. Suk, do we have a ton of celebrities?
Check.
Do we have the best performers?
Of course we do.
And this is a safe place to hang, isn't it?
This is a safe place because no one gets
slapped. Nobody's getting slapped on this show.
No, we're not going there at all.
Can I do the announcer part?
Yes, do it.
The Suki and Scott Show, where happiness lives.
Do I give a thumbs up?
Go.
Hey, listen, I got to tell you too that, and I think our worldwide audience would agree, is that you guys are probably one of the best couples in the entertainment business today. And I'm not just trying to be nice because I like you guys. I mean, it's the truth. And why somebody has not picked you up already, I will never understand it. I really
will.
Thanks,
Philly,
Phil.
can you say that? Can you say that slower for the sizzle reel, Phil? Go ahead.
You know, Suki and Scott are one of the best looking couples in the entertainment industry today.
You're killing it.
And why someone has not picked you up before this, I will never know.
It's coming, Philly Kid. It's coming, baby.
I know it is. You're
coming with us. You're coming
You're
right
coming.
with us.
We're going. Philly, it's going to happen. It's just a matter of time. We told you 2 years in.
Yeah.
Third year is, it takes 5 years for things like this to happen. And Scott says, I got no time like that.
Yeah, no, we don't have time.
We're doing it now.
We got no time. We're pushing it up. We're pushing up the time.
Hey, Scotty, can you send me that other link for that 3 o'clock thing? If you
can? That's right. We got a big meeting today. Phil, we're meeting with Hollywood agents and executives.
Nice.
We got a meeting today. We got a Zoom today at 3 o'clock.
Nice. Nice.
All right.
All right, Suk. I'll see you then, babe.
Bye, Philly. Talk to you soon. Okay, we'll see you. We'll see you. Bye.
Great show today, Philly Kid. What's going on, my brother?
Not much, just hanging out. It was raining like crazy there for a while, but now it's nice and sunny outside, and so it's a good day here.
Listen, everybody's still talking about, they're buzzing about your co-hosting performance yesterday with I think E.G. Daily had the hots for you, bro.
E.G. Daily.
I think she was digging you a little bit.
That is a great woman right there. Very, very talented, beautiful.
E.G. Daily, Thomas Cavanaugh, Daphne Maxwell Reid on today with from Fresh Prince.
Yes.
And man, oh man, and Stephane Wrembel. Jesus, that guy was good. Wow.
Oh my gosh, yeah, man, those fingers were flying like crazy.
You just sit and you're like, huh? And you just get lost in that music. It was great. And I'm not like a big jazz guy to begin with, but I was mesmerized by his playing.
Yes, it was good. It was good.
Damn.
One of the most talented guitar players in the world.
Yeah.
Which is just, it's
par
just
for the course.
Yeah, it's just a testament to the popularity and how the Suki and Scott show, has celebrities from all over the world clamoring to be on this show.
And we continue to roll along, Philly Kid. And the funny thing is, no matter who we have on, our audience just wants to hear you sing. That's all they want. That's all they want.
Yeah,
it's all about getting to Phil into the OT. But you want to do a couple, my friend?
Yes, I will.
What do you like? What do you like today?
Well, when I was doing my cardio workout today, I was listening to the Beatles, so I got kind of in a Beatles mood.
Nice. So we got to listen. We need now that I'm back up and running. We need another duet, you and me.
Yes. I mean, you're healthy. I'm healthy.
Got to do it. We're both healthy. You don't know how long that's gonna last.
At our age, you never know. You never know.
You never know, man. You never know.
Let's start off with a little Yesterday.
Oh, my favorite. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah. Yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away. Now it looks as though they're here to stay. Oh, I believe in yesterday. Suddenly, I'm not half the man I used to be. There's a shadow hanging over me. Oh, yesterday came suddenly. Why she had to go, I don't know, she wouldn't say. I said something wrong, now I long for yesterday. Oh, yesterday. Love was such an easy game to play. Now I need a place to hide away. Oh, I believe in yesterday. Why she had to go, I don't know, she wouldn't say. And I said something wrong, now I long for yesterday.
Suddenly, I'm not half the. We did that song.
We did.
Junior high school. No, I'm saying I did it. Junior high school. I think I was in 6th grade chorus.
Mm-hmm.
We did Yesterday. I remember we had to all wear white T-shirts. I was 13 years old. We did Yesterday, and I give her all my love. Remember that one? That's all I do.
Mm-hmm.
And if you saw my love, you'd love her too. And I love her.
Yep.
I remember that. I had a girlfriend in 6th grade. She thought I was singing right to her, Phil. right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know, 6th grade. That was my first girlfriend. I was in the 6th grade.
Yeah.
I remember her name was Karen, and I won't give her last name out.
Wait, Karen who? What?
Yeah. And she said, "Hey, can you walk me home after school?" I said, "Sure." So I'm walking her home, you know, we're walking across the field. She said, "Well, there's my house. I can't let my dad see you. I'll see you later." And she kissed me on the cheek. And I was like Charlie Brown floating around with a little redhead girl just kissed me.
Did you start singing "Carried Your Books from School"? Playing make believe you're married to me.
But every time I hear that song, I think about that. But,
you were 5th grade, I was 6th.
When we came to be. But then I got home and I thought, wait a minute. Why couldn't her dad see me? I'm like, but
you're a derelict. You're a horny young boy.
Okay, how about a little Michelle?
A little My Belle.
Yeah, here we go.
Light it up, baby.
Michelle, my belle, these are words that go together well. My Michelle, Michelle, ma belle, sont les mots qui vont très bien ensemble, très bien ensemble. I love you, I love you, I love you, although that's all I want to say. Until I find a way, I will say the only words I know that you will understand. Michelle, ma belle, sont les mots qui vont très bien ensemble. Très bien ensemble. I need to make you see, oh, what you mean to me. Until I do, I'm hoping you will know what I mean. I love you.
Whoop. There we go. Philly Kid. Philly Kid. Did you see the story I put up before, Philly Kid, about the baby with the 2 penises?
I missed that one.
Yeah. Baby born with 2 penises has the larger one chopped off by doctors. And I said to Suki, I said, why? Why did it have to be the larger one? Why couldn't it have been the smaller one?
Yeah, well, you know, hey, I think I did hear something about that. Didn't his parents name him Richard?
Richard II?
Yeah.
That's like the old joke. Hey, did you hear about the guy with 5 penises? His underwear fit like a glove.
Poor kid.
Hey, he's gonna grow up and see that article and be like, "What'd they take the smaller one for?" I mean, the bigger one. They took the bigger one.
Yeah, it's on the internet, so it will never go away. But
they took the whole bar. It's so great. Yeah, we got to do a little. Oh wait, did you see the rest of Queen of the South? Did you watch the last season?
Queen of the South.
Yeah, you were watching that, right?
Oh man, I've been binge watching like 3 shows all together at the same time. What?
Queen of the South, where they're in New Orleans and she's running the cartel and she's got.
Oh yes.
Hote and Gringo, hey cabron.
Yes.
You saw the end of that, the finale?
I have not, so let's not.
You got to watch the last season. It's good. Yeah. It's good.
No
really
spoilers.
Good.
No spoilers. Yeah.
Really good ending. Like it's a total. You would never even think it would end this way. It was really good season.
Yeah. The ones I'm binging right now are Viking, Valhalla, and there's a really good one right now with Josh Brolin called Outer Range.
Yeah. I want to see that. It's good.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yes. If you like the dark and
you
really don't know what's fixing to happen next type supernatural stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, he's always good in everything.
Yeah. Oh, Josh Brolin, man, he's one of my heroes, man. He's awesome.
No Country for Old Men.
Oh, there's a whole list of them. I couldn't name. Yeah,
he was awesome. You all right? Yeah, but I was saying we'll come up with a duet for later this week. Our Surfing USA.
Yeah,
I think we're up to about 30,000 views by now in 2
yeah,
days.
it's doing very well.
All right, baby. You want to light it up? What do you like next?
Oh, how about a little when I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. And in my hour of darkness, she is standing right in front of me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Scotty? Let it be, let it be, let it be, oh, let it be.
Oh.
Whisper words of wisdom, oh, let it be. When all the broken-hearted people living in the world agree, there will be an answer, oh, let it be, let it be. Although they may be parted, there is still a chance that they will see. There will be an answer, let it be. Let it be, oh, let it be, yeah, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be.
And in my hour of darkness, she is standing right in front of me,
speaking words of wisdom.
Let it be. All right, Philly Kid, you want to do a little finale up? What do you like?
Yeah, let's do a little. Yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away. Now it looks as though they're here to stay. Oh, I believe in yesterday. Suddenly, I'm not half the man I used to be. Story about that kid again. There's a shadow hanging over me. Oh, yesterday came suddenly. Why she had to go, I don't know. She wouldn't say. I said something wrong. Now I long for yesterday. Yesterday, love was such an easy game to play. Now I need a place to hide away. Oh, I believe in yesterday. Yes.
Nice, Philly Kid.
Hey, who's on the show next week?
Nobody.
No shows next week.
No show. Nobody yet.
I'm glad I asked because I would have been sitting here like this.
Hey, you guys there? You guys on?
Hello.
Hello. Check 1 2. Check. No, we got a bunch of people coming on. I know Stephen Bauer, like I told you, from Ray Donovan and Scarface.
Yeah.
Stephen Bauer's coming on. We got a bunch of things happening, so my head's a little foggy, but I got it all written down.
Nice.
We got some good folks coming on. A lot of great shows, and like I said, we're full steam ahead trying to sell our Suki and Scott show pilot. Taking meetings all day long. We got one today coming up in about half an hour.
Woo,
and
nice.
Well, you got to just keep throwing it out there, Philly Kid.
Fingers crossed. Good vibes to you guys.
Thank you, brother. Well, listen, you'll be right there with us. You'll have to fly into New York a couple times a month.
Hey man, I'll just throw on a mask and head that way.
The deli is good here, bro. The deli's good.
I bet it is.
Listen, we're gonna leave you guys with Stephane Wrembel. We'll leave you with Steph, and then we'll see you guys later on. Philly Kid, I look forward to your duet suggestion, my friend.
We'll do it.
Here we go. Bye, guys. Tell everybody about the show. We love you guys for watching. Hit the share button. Share it up. It's the best way to do it. We love you guys. Thank you so much. Bye.
Thank you.